Right. For slip test one, it was given, so we were given a passes, so it is meant for 25 marks. So here, see the first point we have to see over here. Water sports are in Nick's only thing. He always plays golf with a club tucked under his chin, and a huge fan of English Premier League. His parents decided not to send him to a special school. Our decision, he said, was very hard for him, but which may have been the best decision they could have made for him. When Nick was born, his father was so shocked and he left the hospital room to vomit. His distraught mother couldn't bring herself to hold him until he was 4 months old. His disability came without any medical explanation, a rare occurrence called phrecomelia. And Nick and his parents spent many years asking why this cruel trick would happen to them. My mother was a nurse and she did everything right during pregnancy, but she still blamed herself, he said. So this passage was given from the first lesson that we have in our textbook, that is attitude is altitude. In that lesson, so here before Nick became an icon, international icon, and he became before becoming a motivational speaker. So his childhood experiences was explained over there, was given over there. So out of that, the small extract was given. So out of here, see the first one, we have to go through all the questions. How does Nick play golf? So first question we have, Nick play golf. So regarding this here, he also plays golf with a club tucked under his chin. Though the sentence was given within the passes, we have to write in our own way. Like so we have to. So here the question was asked with does, so that Nick plays. So here when we come across a question with either do or does, its answer has to be by using either V1 or V1S or yes. So the subject is Nick here. So that answer, Nick plays golf. And way we have to answer this question. And the second one, see, what was the cruel trick for them? Actually, it's a disease. By that disease, he was affected. So as a result, he born without arms and legs. So that is, it was referred as a cruel trick. And the third question is that Nick's mother was dash. Is she a doctor or is she a nurse or is she a computer operator? So she is neither doctor nor computer operator, but she is a nurse. So B is the correct answer. And who is so what is our special school? So what is our special school? Here we came across school in the sense, okay, we do go to school, but here the word a word which is antecedent means nothing but which is preceded before the school, special school. Here it refers, it's not a school that we have, but it is a school completely meant for the disabled ones, like blinds, dumbs, deaf ones. For them, even the trainers also were trained specially, so they will be called as special BED teachers. So such a school. So schools for differently abled, schools for intellectual, intelligent, and schools for players. Here you have to know that here I told it is for disabled, but actually there is no word option disabled, but instead of disabled it was given differently abled. Actually the government has replaced the term disabled by the differently abled. So that fourth one answer is A. And the next one, why did Nick's father go out to the room when he saw Nick? Actually he went outside to call the doctor, or to distribute sweets, or to vomit. Actually to vomit. So fifth one answer is to vomit. Next, see then, in the second Roman you read Nick tried to kill himself. He told the same to his mother, and that night his mother told his mother the entire incident. Right, a possible conversation between Nick and Nick's parents in this context. See, here we have to prepare a conversation between Nick's parents. Here it was, right, a possible conversation between Nick's parents in this context. So within their father and mother, in what way they would spoke, they talk together. You read the Nick try to kill himself. So one day in the lesson we learned. So one day Nick went to his mother and told, "Mom, I wanted to kill myself." So by that, okay, that incident happened during that night. Probably his mother would have explained all the parts, I mean all the words and what happened that moment. So everything with her husband. So during that moment, in what kind of conversation would have been taken, we have to assume, we have to prepare it. And now write a diary entry of Nick on the day he tried to kill himself. Either conversation or diary entry. So in the diary entry means it's completely personal entry. So in what way Nick felt. So he has to, right, you are the Nick over here, and you have to think, you have to assume yourself that you are a Nick, and what kind of feeling that you had. You have to think and you have to write it right. And when it comes to Roman number 3. See, Roman number 3 there. Read the following passages and frame the questions for which the underlined parts are answers. See, here the underlined part has to be answered for the question that we are going to make. So before going to make a WH question or else information required questions, first we have to answer, we have to know that how to formulate first a sentence, an assertive sentence into interrogative. To make an assertive sentence into interrogative, first we have to see whether the sentence have helping verb or not, and what is the subject and what is the context regard. And first we need to make the helping verb, and we have to use the helping verb before the subject of the given sentence. And then next, the underlined part, we have to see that by using which WH word can we get the same answer by the question that we are going to pocket. Suppose here Nick has a small foot on his left hip. In this sentence, has is a helping verb. So if we take has before Nick, has Nick a small foot on his left hip. So if we wanted to know about the place, his left hip, so here we can say where, by using where. Where has Nick a small foot? Nick has a small foot on his left hip. See, by the question we are getting the answer which was underlined. So in that way we need to prepare questions for this. And let me move on the next one. See here either WH word or data presentation. Say, read the following pie chart and write the sentences based on the pie charts. Here a pie chart was given. Based on this pie chart, we need to prepare a small paragraph. We have to do like that. And then next come to Roman number 4 and 5. One see the 4 and 5. So in the question number 3, polite forms, and question number polite advice, and the last one Bethany. Regarding Bethany Hamilton thought a sharpening of the Nick tooth. So that's a changing into passive voice. So the next synonyms part was given, and we were asked to arrange the given words under the correct heading. If we do like this, so we will easily get the good marks in our upcoming examination. So I hope you understood well, and we are going to discuss all these topics and every slip test likewise. So that your response has to be expressed by using